But whatever, let's get into doubles. Should we do a tournament or just one game? We've been going for 46 minutes. I mean, whatever. Let's just do a tournament, I guess. Let's do 3 matches. Why not? And we'll play as... I really should play as a different, like, class. Who did we not see in the tournament? We didn't see Peach. And we didn't see Yoshi. But the way... Because there's so few characters, the tournaments are weird because somebody always, like, gets what they want, basically. We saw Toad in action, definitely. Sure, we'll go with Luigi. This is weird. I shouldn't be playing as Peach, really. Princess Yoshi versus Koopa Luigi. This would have actually been pretty fun multiplayer. I don't know if you were going to be able to do it with 4 people, but that would have been really cool. To just sit there, hang out with your head in the Virtual Boy. Oh, Peach's sprites look pretty weird here. But the AI is kind of bizarre when it comes to doubles, because if you cross over at all, they will go to the other side. They will go to the opposite corner that you're in. Okay, normally we do a little bit better than this. We didn't score a single point. Look at those sprites. Oh, I forgot we did 3 sets. Oops, and then I gotta show off hard difficulty. And then I do have one other thing to show. Oh, I can't get over how, like, non-Nintendo these sprites look. They look so cartoony in a... like a Looney Tunes sort of way, I guess? I don't know. In the walking anime, it looks like old cartoons. It looks like Cuphead, which I've never actually played. I have watched my niece play it. But Cuphead is not my sort of game. I thought it was like a hard platformer with a lot of hard boss fights, but it seems to be most like 99% boss fights, which, oh my god. I'm so bad at this. Well, I think this is going to go by quickly. My goal is just to mostly show... Oh, okay. So I thought that was going way closer to Yoshi. Okay, you know what? But look at this. Always goes to the opposite corner that you're in. No matter what, if the ball is coming to their section, if you move over, they move over. At least most of the time. See? All I did was screw us over, but I really don't care. I'm just trying to show as much of the game as I can. I mean, it's already gotten probably pretty boring at this point. Whew! Oh, and the doubles music is actually different from the... Is it? Hold on, this is the same music we've already gotten in singles. So never mind. Okay, the soundtrack lied to me. I don't know if it's different per character or what. Oh, and also that smash, when it makes that sound, differs if it's an actual smash attack, which is decided by the game, not by you. It's not a different button. But I don't remember if that can happen with the B button or not. But I guess I can explain basic tennis rules to you if you're curious. Well, you wanna do a lob hit whenever somebody's close to the net, and you want to do a regular hit when somebody's far. That's my explanation of tennis. So how are you guys? I'm currently finally playing through my physical games. I played through... I downloaded Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Unite, and Jump Rope Challenge. All free digital Switch games, and I thought, okay, why not? Pokemon Unite has gotten worse the more content it gets. It's just so laggy. Like, my internet is great, so I know that's not me, and I've heard other people say it's extremely laggy. I don't know why some people seem to really like it, but the more power to them, I guess. For those who don't know, Pokemon Unite is the MOBA, the League of Legends Pokemon game that came out not too long ago? Oh god, it came out like a year ago, didn't it? No. Oh yes, it did. Because I haven't caught up with games in over a year. Oops. Well, I'm playing my physical games now. I'm starting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And god, I love that game so much. But maybe I'll eventually get around to buying Switch games I actually haven't played. I'm excited for that. But I did finish The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and Kirby 64. And boy, are those some fantastic games. Sorry, I had a hiccup. No, it was a yawn. Yeah, I rarely get the hiccups. I don't even know when I have them. Boy, that's exciting commentary. I don't know how to do sports commentary. And Luigi smacks the ball back. And then Yoshi smacks the ball back. And Luigi, see, it's... How do sports commentators do it? Like, oh, that's an amazing shot. Like, this is tennis. There are sports commentators for tennis, right? When they're like, oh, what a crazy shot. Or are they more like the golf commentators where they're, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, he's lining up for the shot now. And, oh, so close. But he hit the bunker. Yoshi! What are you doing? Stop gyrating over there. Can I serve yet? They're about to win. I'm about to just quit. And move on. You do better. I guess I could talk about my next Let's Play? Nah, it's early for that. And honestly, I can't remember what it is. Oh, no, yeah, I can. I've been thinking about it all day. I like to keep up with this stuff and remember what it is for when I have to say it in the end of my playthrough. Because I knew I was going to do all of this in one sitting. Because this is just kind of gameplay. This is just a showcase. And I don't think I can provide enough interesting gameplay or commentary for you to sit through showing tournaments for all 3 difficulties and showing all 7 characters off. But there are a lot of strategies for playing against them in hard mode. Playing against or as each character. I just don't really know them. Oh my god, wait, are we actually going to win a game? I can't believe it. We did it. Wow. Yeah, okay, we're definitely not going to the next set. We're definitely stopping after this set and showing off hard in doubles. And I'll play as Toad, I guess. Maybe... No, I'd rather play as Toad. Oh my god, is Koopa doing that thing he does in Super Mario Kart? Where his eyes are like... As you move, the parallax of his eyes are all weird. Oh, that's what I did. I disabled parallax to avoid it looking too 3D, which would hurt your eyes. But as far as I'm aware, this is a perfectly doable way to play any Virtual Boy game. I guess it makes it a little more difficult, but personally it's like playing the 3DS with the 3D off. It's honestly not necessary to have the 3D. If you could just judge your spatial surroundings, which I apparently can't do. Oops. Well, they did it. Okay, and that's it. Let's go for one more point. Let's just try to get the last point. Then we'll call it a tie with Koopa and Luigi. Oh my god. There's some tricky bastards lightly hitting the ball there. I wish I knew how to do that. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, select is how you reset your stuff. Oh, I think that's the test screen. But we, of course, don't have to worry about all that. Okay, I don't know how to reset, so we're just going to do a hard reset there. And hope that that didn't mess up the We'll leave automatic pause off. Hope that didn't mess up the recording, but it doesn't seem to have, because OBS is pretty awesome. And we will play as... Yeah, we'll play as Toad, because why not? And who have we not seen lately? These guys and... Yoshi. Great, excellent. Oh wait, we're playing with... Okay, actually it's kind of a good idea if we keep Donkey Kong Jr. in the front. But man, look... If I can show you what Toad can do. Oh, but you could see how, like, the racket wasn't anywhere close to the ball. Well, there we go. That's what I've been wanting to show you. Look at this. Toad is a beast. Oh, we're playing on hard difficulty, so... I'm kind of surprised it's working. I only played on hard difficulty once. But I think this is probably the ultimate combination of characters to use, if I had to guess. Honestly, this is usually Mario and like the all-around jack-of-all-trade types characters. Those are my favorite in any game with like different characters with different stats. But here, I don't think so. I think Mario and Luigi are the worst. Luigi is faster, but he's not as powerful as Mario. There are character differences between every character. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Toad is definitely the best. Although, I can't remember the differences between Toad and Koopa Troopa. So many songs sound like the start of When the Saints Go Marching In. I know a lot of other people have noticed that. Now, I don't mean Mario's Tennis soundtrack. See, I keep saying Mario's Tennis or Mario Tennis. So why would you name a game Mario Tennis after the Virtual Boy had a game called Mario's Tennis? People are gonna think this is a port or something, right? Probably not. I guess that wasn't really a concern. But it's kind of weird that they named it Mario's Tennis because it's like, it wasn't Mario's Kart, Super Mario's Kart. I don't know. But I find it also weird that they they rushed this out even though none of the software or hardware was ready. And they were like, yeah, we're delaying the Ultra 64 because the software just isn't ready for launch. And it came out later, some of the designers from tech companies that were working on the system's innards were like, no, actually, it's because this specific chip wasn't ready. So they'll delay the Nintendo 64, and this was just to tide people over. Like, you have the SNES for that. They were so worried about Sega coming out with the, what was it? The Dreamcast? I don't know, everybody had 32-bit systems already out. And 64-bit was coming out, and they were worried about the PlayStation because, you know, they screwed over Sony and backed out of their contract with them for the SNES CD-ROM add-on. And thus created their biggest competition. They might have been able to destroy Atari in the 80s. Well, then again, Atari kind of screwed themselves on that by refusing to license the NES in North America. And then there's a single-handedly one guy who was responsible for Atari's downfall by doing that. And he said, yeah, I regret it. Like, no shit. I did one set, right? Yeah. DK, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta swap headphones. Oh, perfect timing. We're right at an hour, just about. Oops. Okay, I don't think you can slide with the B button. We got an out. That's our first time doing that. Oh. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought I was Mario. I was like, why does Toad look sad? We got the point. Why did we get the point if we were out? Though I'm not aware of any glitches in the game. Because there's not much game, I guess. They probably play-tested the hell out of it. Because the only really, you know, thing in the game is the tennis. So at least they got that right. This is the most realistic tennis there is, you know, for years to come. I think Virtua Tennis came out in 2000? 96, maybe. I'm not sure. But I don't know why people, if you want to play tennis, go play tennis, right? The only tennis game I really, really like, I've played Mario Tennis for the 64 for the first time, on my Switch OLED. I played that in February while I had the coronavirus. I played it in bed, and that was a weird time, but it was fun. I played it a few other times. I played it with Galen. I played it with my friend Jesse. That night I was playing it, actually, because he saw I was online. Let's go marching in the Saints. I think the music might be based on difficulty also. Or maybe mode, because we're not in the tournament? No, because we heard that... I don't know. My brain's too fried right now. I'm pretty tired. And I've been playing a lot of tennis for the past hour. Past week, actually. Even though you can't tell it. You can't tell I practice a fair-ish amount. I'm gonna be honest, I got pretty bored during practice, so I didn't practice much. I'm sorry, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, and I bought Mario Tennis Aces when it came out, and that was the first Mario Tennis game I ever played. And I mean, it was okay. I got kind of bored and frustrated with that, and I don't remember why. But I do intend to revisit that, playing through all my Switch games. So I look forward to that, actually, because I've seen nothing but good reviews of that. And I think my friend Drew owns that game? I'm not sure. What? How was that out? Huh. I thought there was a different term for that. Jesus Christ, did you see that smash hit? Go DK. If this is what you abandon your son to do, more power to you. And also, his siblings? If Diddy is the current DK's nephew, that means that DK Jr. has a... No, that means DK Jr. has another kid. Pink Donkey Kong Jr.? Junior 2 from DK Jr. Math? Oh, I should have brought this theory up in Donkey Kong Country. But we are at a weird point now where DK and DK Jr. are showing up a lot. Like modern DK. But eventually DK Jr. just kind of fades out. He appears in at least one more game in a major role, though. I won't tell you what, I guess. I'll leave it to a surprise. I try not to talk about later games, but it's hard to do with the Virtual Boy because a lot of people, most people have not played or seen the Virtual Boy, so it's easier to compare it to other stuff that people might know. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm getting pretty sick of this song. This is good and repetitive. I would say put the composer's name on screen, but I remember seeing the name and being like, I have no idea who this is, so... Hell, it might be a Tosei composer. I'm not sure, though. Oh, to game 8. It says this is too much tennis for one day. Too much tennis for one man. But no multiplayer for us. You know, honestly, I might go back one day and I think there's a multiplayer hack. I'm not sure, though. We could try that out, but if I have people over, this is honestly not one of the first things I'm going to be like, hey, let's do this. Okay, of course, you could think back and have a montage of all the times I forced people to come over and play golf games with me, and then they'd bitch about it the whole time. Or, you know, any other type of game. My wife was like, I want to play the puzzle games, and then she sabotages the game because she gets bored after 10 minutes. But we are really getting into good games everywhere. But this is a weird point because Nintendo is producing 3 consoles for the first time since the NES for a short time. But I think once we get to the Nintendo 64, they'll have 4 systems like being used at once. The SNES, 64, Virtual Boy, and Game Boy. That's weird to think about. Oh, my water! I haven't had any of it. I didn't even open it. And it's been an hour and 6 minutes and 21 seconds. It is a great value water, by the way. It's also kind of warm now. I lost the point. Oh no, we're gonna lose the set. Don't make us lose, DK. Come on, DK, you got this. Ow! Anybody who watched the new Bo Burnham Inside outtakes? Oh, I thought that was out. What the F? Those outtakes are pretty good. A deluxe or complete or whatever edition of the album is out with the score and everything for the outtakes and the intakes. So go check that out, everybody. Also, I want to thank you to all my viewers. I want to thank you to you all. Also, I love this early-ish design of Toad. It's like it's closer to his modern design, but it's not his modern design. And it's that way for a lot of the characters. And this feels like such an in-between era game from like when you think of modern Mario designs and lineups. This is right before the N64 art design. I don't know, I feel like the Yokoi directed games always have a more unique art design than the SNES games. And the NES games for that matter. The DK sprites kill me. Oh no, he's so expressive. And it's weird because he hasn't been in an actual Donkey Kong game since '83. A unique Donkey Kong game since '83. So it's weird that he's here. No, we just gave them the set, the whole thing, because of a double fault. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, we had 4 errors. What does that mean? Is that out? Is that like when I hit an out and it landed? No. What? They got 2 service aces on us? Thanks, DK. A service ace is when the serve, which of course they have to call service, wins the point. But we actually have a cheat code to put in, which supposedly you'd see at the end of the credits, which is weird. Alright, here we go. The manual says that L and R are unused, but L, R, select. Did that do anything? I think this is the same song. Hold on, back up. L, R, select. Oh, I'm gonna look this up. Oh my god. Okay, I found it. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is the IGN Mario's Tennis Cheats page, updated March 14, 2017. Okay, first of all, the first cheat listed is called Unstoppable, where if you play as Koopa or Toad and you dive, you're unstoppable. It's not a cheat, and that's not even true, technically speaking. There's also 2 super serves. When you're serving, throw the ball up with A or B. Wait a second, then smash the ball by pressing up and A. There's also, when it's your turn to serve, throw it up with the A button. Wait 2 seconds, then slam it with B. And you'll hear different sounds if you did it right. But here's why I'm bringing this article up. Play as Wario and Rush. Beat the game on singles 5 times with Mario, 5 times with Luigi, and 5 times with Donkey Kong. You will now be able to play as Wario and Rush, Mega Man's dog. That's so clearly fake. Oh, if you did this right, you'll hear a beep. Okay. L, R, select. L, R, select. L, R, select. Okay, I don't know how much of that I kept in, but there's supposed to be a hard mode? And the harder game, like, all of the 3 difficulties are harder than original, like, regular hard difficulty. And it actually plays different music in the character select. I don't know. But I would show you those super serves or whatever. But we'd have to go through more to let it be our turn to serve. And I think 1 hour and 13 minutes of Mario's Tennis is enough. So I'll see you next time for, drumroll please, our first Satellaview game. We are having a lot of firsts here. BS The Legend of Zelda. I'm LP Master 6.